New at 5:30, one is headed to trial, one is testifying against the other.
A couple married for years charged with running a black market human body business here in Detroit.
And as 7 investigator Jim Kurtzner shows us, it's now turning into a legal battle between the two of them.
No cameras inside federal court, but I can tell you Arthur Rathburn breaks down when U.S. Marshals approach him in the courtroom, puts him in handcuffs, and hauls him into custody. Beth Rathburn, hiding her face from an earlier court hearing, testifying her, quote, soon-to-be ex, sent her birthday presents and a card this month that scared her. Art tried to rattle me and get to my emotions. Why were you stockpiling hundreds of human body parts here, sir? The case against Art Rathburn has been in the making for more than 2 years after body parts of more than 1,000 different people were found in their shabby warehouse in Detroit. The feds say many bodies cut up with a chainsaw and kept on ice, not embalmed, so they could be sold or rented for the practice of medical and dental procedures. The evidence uncovered, they bought cadavers from body donation programs in Chicago and Phoenix, where loved ones who donated them for science were told they could not be sold for a profit. Both were originally charged in January with fraud, lying to investigators, transportation of hazardous materials, 20 years in prison. But this week, Beth pleading guilty to 1 count of fraud, up to only 10 months in prison, and will testify against her estranged husband. Judge Paul Borman ruling today that Art violated a no-contact order and is now held behind bars. Right now, Arthur Rathburn is set to be on trial later this year, his wife testifying against him, but there was some talk that he might make a plea deal, and company officials in Chicago and Phoenix who are allegedly part of the scheme could still be charged later on this spring. In downtown, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.